You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, let's talk about the sports media when it comes to the NFL. Now, on Sundays, many people are actually glued to their television sets watching the broadcasts on ABC, NBC, ESPN, whatever. And the analysts on the sports networks are giving their take on the game. And in the case of sideline reporters, they're really supposed to be, the person that's communicating with the coach and relaying their message to you, the audience. But is it all real? That's the question right there. Not necessarily, what you're actually seeing on the field. When a player gets hurt, they're hurt. Well, not necessarily. A lot of players do fake injuries. But anyway, I digress. Charissa Thompson of Fox and Amazon made a shocking admission. And I'm wondering, will she actually lose her job over this? Now, I'm probably going to say no, it's not going to happen. But when you actually see her on the sidelines, what she has been saying may not necessarily be real. She has made an admission, guys, that sometimes she just makes up stuff. Coaches, they probably didn't tell her anything, so she just makes it up on the fly and says, hey, Coach Belichick, whoever, they said this. It's not real. So check this out, guys. It says here, Fox Sports' Charissa Thompson reveals she sometimes makes up sideline reports during games. Now, her excuse is that sometimes the coach doesn't actually come out in time, it's too late, or they flat out, just don't want to talk to the media. Now, when it comes to a guy like Belichick, we know he does not enjoy talking to the media at all. And, they're coming out of halftime, maybe they didn't have a good first half, I should actually say. And they really don't want to speak to the media. They just want to go out there, do their job, and that's it. So she's saying here, I make up stuff if I can't get the coach to say anything. So let's read this. During a recent interview with Barstool's Pardon My Take podcast, Fox Sports' Charissa Thompson admitted that she used to make up sideline reports if she couldn't get an interview with a coach. Thompson, who now works on the Fox NFL Kickoff Show and on Amazon Prime's Thursday Night Football, used to work the sidelines, where she would try to get interviews with players and coaches and get insight into what was happening at the ground level. However, sometimes Thompson couldn't get an interview with the coach because the coach either wouldn't show or he would be too late. And there's a very, very small window, in trying to get in contact with the coach to actually give their opinion on what happened in the first half or whatever. Now, she's not doing this anymore. She's on the kickoff show, but still, she made up stuff. It was fake. So what Thompson did do when it happened, ? As she puts it, she would make up the interview. This is what she said, quote, and I've said this before, so I haven't been fired for saying it, but I'll say it again. She said, I would make up the report sometimes because A, the coach wouldn't come out at halftime or it was too late. And I was like, I didn't want to screw up the report. So I was like, I'm just going to make this up. Now, this is the first time I've actually heard this. I don't recall her actually saying this before, but this is kind of getting out there right now. Like, this is the first time she's actually said this, but apparently not. Now, if I'm a coach, man, I'm thinking, wait a minute, hold on. She's making up stuff that I said? I wouldn't be happy about that. I definitely wouldn't. I mean, why didn't she just say, hey, guys, I tried to get in touch with a coach. Couldn't get anything. But you know what? He's probably not happy with the first half play. We couldn't stop anybody on defense or that kind of thing. She didn't do that. She would actually come out and say, hey, Coach Tomlin said that he's not happy, offensive line not blocking, stuff like that he didn't say. So she's making up stuff on the fly. Man. Goes on here, quote, because first of all, no coach is going to get mad if I say, hey, we need to stop hurting ourselves. We need to be better on third down. We need to stop turning the ball over and do a better job of getting off the field, she continued. Like, they're not going to correct me on that. But still, you made it all up. You made it all up. It wasn't even real. The coach probably thinking, yeah, but maybe he could actually, given better insight, But no, she didn't do that. She made it up. It goes on. So what to say about this? It's one thing to offer insights as to what you think a coach would say, as long as you preface it by saying that you didn't actually speak to the coach. For example, if Thompson had told Joe Buck, Joe, Coach Belichick did not come out for his halftime interview, but you have to imagine he's not pleased with how his defense has performed in the first half. That would make sense right there. But she didn't do that. It would actually be honest. Now I'm wondering, are coaches actually required by the NFL to actually give these interviews with the media? Maybe they are. I'm not really sure. Maybe she's trying to cover up for the coaches. I have no idea. But overall, guys, I don't think she's going to get fired for this. I really don't think she's going to get fired. But you do now have to really, really question, when a sideline reporter actually comes out and says, hey, I talked to Coach Belichick, Coach Tomlin, Mike McCarthy. They said they were pretty happy with the run game, or they were upset about the defense. Now you have to think, did they really talk to the coach? Yeah, that's what I'll be thinking right now. That's what I would actually be thinking. I guess you can't believe anything even the sports media is telling you about when it comes to relaying messages from the coaches. This is not a good look if you ask me. Not a good look for the NFL. Not a good look for, the broadcast stations that are actually airing the games. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.